Hey cuties, PeachY here, welcome back to a new video, and in this video we're going to be doing a full breakdown on the now fully revealed Disney Princess brand new Sparkling Princess series here. Hopefully this is its first wave. We have new stock photos of the packaging as well, pricing, hopefully potential release date and more. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below, and so you don't miss out when I post more doll tea coming your way. But for now, let's get into it. This is really giving the quintessential modern day Mattel Princess Core doll lineup because this is just way too good. So for the past couple of weeks, we've had a trickle of reveals on the new Sparkling Princess doll line here. First up, Cinderella and Jasmine got revealed, then Belle, then Rapunzel, and lastly Ariel, and now we even finally have stock photos of the packaging itself, and it looks amazing. So yes, the official pricing is around $30 US. The official release date is around summer, so hopefully in the next coming months. But we still don't know if they have stands, and to me, I do hope that they have stands, but these are not really collector. They're still like labeled as playline, so it's gonna be a weird kind of like in between release. But overall, I mean, this entire first wave lineup, we'll talk about second wave possibilities later on, but this is just such a good first impression on this new series. Like, this is very strong by Mattel for 2026. Like, this is so good. So I'm really hoping that this really remains kind of the quintessential core Disney Princess doll lineup by Mattel. So let's go in order of how they got revealed. First up, we have Cinderella, and she is just stunning here. I think for a lot of people, she's going to be one of the standouts in this first wave because she is movie accurate. The dress is silver. It's not like a saturated blue. It's like a very nice kind of in between silver to light blue color. The hair color also accurate. It's not the striking blonde. It's the accurate hair color from the movie Strawberry Blonde. It's more of like a nuanced shade, so very good. The face screening is gorgeous. We even have glitter on the eyeshadow, which actually is a common theme with this first wave, so really fun to have that kind of cohesive design aspect. The hair is accurate. We've got earrings, the headband, the choker is like a little fabric ribbon. I know it's like these small details really aren't like anything like insane, but it's when you put them together and we get this amazing result, that's what you get. Like, that's just really good and well thought out. The dress silhouette is definitely not as like poofy as the movie, of course, but this is like very basically accurate. This is a one-to-one design from the movie dress. It's poofy enough. We've got enough layers, hopefully, of tulle and the little poofs on the sides. Like, yeah, the sleeves, the gloves, they got fabric gloves. Insane. I mean, again, do they look like mittens? I don't know, but they have gloves. It's the intent behind it that counts, okay? So this just, I mean, the color, the face, the hair, the slippers. Then we have a Jasmine, and I'm loving the accuracy of her outfit here. There's no like little skirt over layer that they've now included in most of her doll releases. This is just straight up the pants from the movie. Like, what? I love the pattern on the top and also the little like tassel looking fringe trim. Like, that just, again, that's where the budget went. These executions of the fabrics, that's just really next level. The sleeves, kind of how they drape. The pants, again, like they look like a nice quality. Now, she does have flat feet, which I've seen some people point out like, oh, you know, but it's accurate. I mean, in the movie, she does have flats on, so it's accurate. Again, they're really going for like a movie accurate depiction on the princesses here, which I think is such a fun take because, you know, you'd think we'd have that by now by Mattel, but really we don't. We don't. So not like playline level like this where it's like enough details, articulation, you know, no, not like this. So this is a first and it's just so well executed. The face, the hair, it's voluminous. It looks well styled. I love her. She looks amazing. She's like giving royalty, and of course she is. So it's just so fitting, and I'm just loving how muggy her face looks. It's so like fierce. She looks amazing. Then we had Belle reveal, and wow, she also looks glamorous. But see, the thing with Belle most of the time is that they kind of mess up the dress, either the silhouette, the execution, or the color. And here I think they got it all right, just enough. You know, it's not, obviously nothing's perfect, perfection is overrated, but this is just such a beautiful execution interpretation of a movie accurate Belle dress. The color is not vibrant. It's like a gorgeous kind of like a mustard yellow, golden yellow shade. It's just enough, you know, it's like good enough yellow, but also gold. It's just a perfect in-between shade. The silhouette of the dress, you know, I've seen people say that they would have liked to see the kind of like scrunched up skirt go all the way down, but here it kind of stops, you know, midway. So I get that it does kind of look a bit unfinished, but we do have a ribbon trim kind of like capping off that, you know, section, I guess. I don't know, I feel like they did a good job here at not making it too poofy, you know, if that's even a thing. Like it looks like a dress, but it's like layered. I don't know. I think for me, I like it. It looks good. The gloves, again, she's got gloves. I love it. Again, do they look like mittens? I don't know, but it's the intent. I love that they even tried to just give them gloves because they can. We have the off the shoulder sleeves, the little beading in the middle. You know, I love the torso, the face. Once again, gorgeous. The hairstyle looks really well done. So I think she looks so stunning. And that's when Rapunzel got revealed afterwards. And, you know, I think by default, she does look a bit simpler in comparison to the rest, but she's still very detailed for what she is. It is her movie dress, and the movie dress is simple to begin with, so it makes sense. Now, the top is not like the lace-up detail is printed on. Unfortunately, it's not like actual like lace-up. I do think it would have been really nice if that was like not printed on, but you know, at least we do have like an actual ribbon here in the middle. We've got some lace trim around her neckline. Her sleeves have the stripes. We've even got like the little bit of mesh looking sleeves that kind of stop at her elbows. So it is accurate. The skirt, it is one piece, but it does kind of have like the illusion of an underlayer, you know, like 2 layers of a skirt, but it's probably just 1 layer. But at least we do have like a separate looking layer underneath. I don't know, we'll have to see like how the skirt is constructed, but it does look like it's not just like one printed on piece. Like it does look like there's some kind of like dimension here. We even have the same kind of lace trim also at the well, not lace, but like a trim at the bottom of her skirt, which is really nice. And she is barefoot, and she is, you know, on the flat feet, which makes sense because in the movie she is barefoot, and she is obviously walking on flat feet. So I think she's gorgeous for what she is, and I am just praying that she has saran hair. And lastly, of course, Ariel got revealed, and we were all kind of wondering, is she gonna be in her pink dress, in her teal dress perhaps? Nope, she's in her mermaid form, which I guess makes sense because for majority of the movie, or I guess for kind of half of the movie, she is a mermaid. She's not in her human form, so that makes sense. If they're going for like movie accurate depictions of the princesses, I guess it makes sense that she'd be in the mermaid form, but still, like, I feel like to match the other characters, it would have been perfect if she had been in her dress. But nonetheless, she does have a really nice kind of elevated deluxe looking version here of her mermaid form. It's not like the simplified version from the movie. It's definitely like a bit more, you know, extreme, you know, again, elevated, because she does have a couple of sleeves here with some like frills like falling down, which looks really fun. We have her tail, which looks like really luscious. The fin has like different layers, and it is fabric. It's all fabric. It looks like it is removable, and then underneath she does have, you know, articulation at the knees. Hopefully they all have, yeah, no, I think they all have knee articulation, but with her, I am wondering if she has ankle articulation, because how else would the tail fit around her feet? So you know, I think she might have ankle articulation, which is very fun. And then lastly, of course, she's got her wonderful looking hair. Hopefully it is also saran or just a good enough quality. She has her little flower as well, and her face is gorgeous. And I originally thought the seashell top was molded onto her body, but I do think it might be a separate piece. It might be like a plastic clip-on type of situation, or perhaps like rubber. I'm not sure how they actually did that, but you know, we'll have to wait and see until someone actually unboxes her. But I think overall this is such a great first wave. Hopefully again they do a second wave with Aurora, Tiana, Mulan, Snow White, Pocahontas. Basically give us all the princesses, please. I think if they're done in this kind of execution, where it's like movie accurate but also enough details and good quality and articulation, this is going to do so well. It is interesting how Tiana is missing here, because usually to add more diversity, they have both Tiana and Jasmine, but Jasmine's the only one here, so you know. But again, hopefully Tiana will come later on, and Sleeping Beauty, I can't wait to see how they interpret those other princesses. And can we just take a moment to really take a look at these, the packaging design? It's in the shape of a gem. It's unique to every princess, but it's very cohesive overall if you have them in box, all of them lined up. Like, I am loving the presentation here. They're all posed like as if they're like on movie posters, and even the name is in the font of the movie logo that they're obviously from. So I just think overall the packaging is top notch. I hope that they have stands. I know it's like such a small thing. You can buy stands separately, the cheap ones on Amazon, but you know, at $30, you'd hope for some doll stands included, right? But I don't think they might have stands, because these, in the eyes of Mattel, might still be considered playline, but just a bit more like deluxe playline. So I'm not sure if they have stands. Probably not, but it really sucks. But even so, the packaging and top-notch, the presentation, the design. Hopefully, again, there's no AI used because that would suck. But I just think the way that they're able to kind of like design every box to be unique to every character but still make it cohesive. Wow, this is gonna look amazing when they have also the other princesses, hopefully. But what do you think of this first wave, fingers crossed, of the new sparkling princess, a Disney princess doll line? I think they all look great. It's not been confirmed, but Mark Jonathan, I'm pretty sure, is responsible for majority of what we're seeing here, which is I'm not surprised, because he's been doing a lot of good work at Disney Princess for Mattel, and also just in general, he's such a good designer. But I think overall this is such a good first wave. Hopefully they make the other princesses, or at least most of the other ones. Again, Aurora, Tiana, Snow White, Pocahontas, Mulan, definitely even Merida, I would not mind to see. You know, but I think like all of them will look amazing in this style and execution of quality. This is really what I would call the modern day quintessential Disney Princess core doll that we want and deserve. But who's your fave? Let me know down below, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below if you're able to support a channel. That way, of course, no pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.